Welcome back, everyone. This is BrainBoy20 here, and let's continue with Faster Than Light. Right then, let's see. Okay. Yeah, so everything's repaired, and essentially I did everything as I said I would. I don't think I forgot anything. And let's continue. Well, from where we left off, we had just finished battle, obviously, and that caused a lot of superficial damage, obviously again, but I'm only saying this stuff because it's always a week since I played the games last, so I kind of forget details. You arrive at a distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between two large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. I apologize, I'm a little bit ill. I'm just going to keep the coughing off camera if I just pause for no reason at all. Just please try and ignore that. You have to ignore a lot of things when listening to me. Now we'll try to dislodge the ship, which... yeah. You take a few careful shots, but when you expose the mineral patch in the rock, that reacts violently with your weapon. A shockwave forces you back as debris pelts against your hull. When you regain control, you find that there is not much left of the ship. 13 scrap. Excuse me. Right, my apologies for that. Let's continue. And that's all scrap I got. That was not worth it. For the hull damage, that was not worth it. You see a civilian spaceship with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have the extra. You see a civilian space station with heavy damage. You receive a message. We've been hit hard by the war. We need more drone parts to speed up our repairs. We'll buy some from you if you have extra. And I'm an idiot because I completely did not realize that I had my finger off the mic record button. And we'll just sell all the drone parts because I don't see us needing them in the foreseeable future. Thank you for your business. And we lose 6 drone parts, but we gain a lot of scrap, which makes up for it at least. Yeah, let's continue. Oh, crud. Well. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go to the direct route. I'd rather not, but I have to, because I don't know how close he's gonna be. Okay, Mantis Spider with Teleporter. You come across a pirate ship in hot pursuit of an unidentified vessel. You quickly receive a transmission from the pirates. Stay out of this fight, and it'll be worth your while. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 13 scrap. While it only has 1 shield, the teleporter kind of throws me off as I've got no door control. So I'm sorry, I'll have to accept the bribe. Good choice, son. We've both come out of this richer. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 13 scrap. What am I doing? I did not mean to buy that. I meant to buy this. And weapons, it's going to be a while before I can upgrade you in any meaningful way. Thankfully, door control somehow operates on some magical system that requires no power whatsoever, so might as well keep going. You're immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems to be outfitted for combat. Take up a bit of mercenary work. Let's listen to their offer. Some of our friends have taken to piracy in the recent chaos of the war. We'd like you to convince them of their poor decision by severely damaging their ship. We'll pay you as long as you don't kill them all. No. Fine. I don't know what we'll do about them, though. Be prepared to jump away from the sector. I'd love to accept. It'd probably be right here, but I don't want to risk it for obvious reasons. I don't want to have to fight more than I have to at this point. You arrive at a long-range beacon when the FTL drive has charged you and jump to the next sector. You arrive in the sector and are greeted by a science vessel waiting by the beacon. They hail you. We find ourselves low on fuel and have a proposition. Huh. Huh. Nope. I don't know if I've actually spoken or not. My brain is just going. It's getting worse too. We might. My brain's just going at this point. Alrighty then. So what would my? Oh yeah, I would go to the uncharted nebulae. Nebulon. Thanks to the high nebula density of the sector, very little of it has been charted, and rumors of what lurks in the depths abound. We just continue. We don't care. Let's see. What do I do here? Well, as much as I don't like it, I can't detect if there's going to be an ion storm. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before you have the time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. We'll attempt to follow them. You search the nebula is hopeless. Your sensors can't pick up anything in the nebula. Oh well. You jump into a calmer part of the nebula. However, your relief fades as a rebel scout jumps to the beacon and moves in to attack. Alright, this is the only thing that can pierce shields. We'll just get the burst laser and try to blast their weapons array. And just sit and wait. Bombs are like notorious for being one of the worst things to try to hit you with. And it's an ion bomb too. Oh game, that's just mean. That is just mean. He's going to try to suffocate me through ion. And I guess I can keep this on auto fire, considering I don't have any other weapons to use. I might as well. The 5 shots are really doing it in. I mean, I just need to just fire. There's not a shield strong enough to be able to block all 5 shots, except maybe a Zoltan shield, and that's only temporary. And the more damage it takes, the harder and harder it is to win. Now, my question is how does the automated drone repair itself in that manner? If someone could answer me that, other than the fact that it has drones within drones, which I guess kind of could make sense without drone control on a drone ship. I can think of one of the worst combinations to use with the Rebel Auto Scout. Have a assault droid on the Rebel Auto Scout to attack whatever you decide. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 1 fuel, 1 drone pod, and 24 scrap. No, in all honesty though, that'd be one of the most horrible things you could do to an enemy, is just have an auto drone ship that fires off assault drones, because they have to fight off the assault drones in their ship before assaulting you. And if you have essentially an infinite number of those, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything stopping it. You cycle through wideband comm channels as soon as you arrive. Nothing but static. Yeah, considering the amount of time it takes the Rebel fleet to get here, I think I've got enough time to warrant some exploration. Without active sensors, you have no other option but to look out at the viewports and apprehension. It's eerily quiet. Ooh. Sensor. The center. What? The center. Huh? I think that's just an error. Anyway, the center of a hydrogen cloud doesn't seem like a very usual spot for a stork, but the NG aren't a usual species. Wouldn't hurt to take a look. Game. I really enjoy when you do stuff like this to me. I really do. Crew teleporter, the most powerful weapon in the game. Cloaking, the most powerful defense in the game, both of which for the Kestrel. And drone control, which is moderate depending on which drones you get. And unfortunately, I'm not going to purchase all of it because there's no point. Just take a little bit. 2 missiles. Just in case. Yeah, I hope I sound really ill on YouTube. Because YouTube amplifies everything negative about a video, especially mine. You see a number of derelict ships near this beacon. After a short time, you hear the telltale sound of a teleporter and shouts coming from within the ship. You've been boarded! Oh, come on. Right. Even though this is next to pointless. Send everyone. Right, this is going to be annoying because they're going to destroy this in about half a second. Maxwell, go. Alright, let's begin cycling maneuvers. Max, get out of there. You get over here. I don't really care at this point, I just call them you and whatever. I think this is going to be the first time I've ever gotten through this scenario without taking a single point of damage. I don't know whether to be impressed, or... Actually, I'm just genuinely surprised. It may not seem like it, but I am. I am. I pretend to be. Oh, okay. I'm not really surprised. I could have done that anytime. Yeah. No, I really am as great as I say. Believe me. Right, Telek. Maxwell. Yaos, get over here. Oni, go repair. We somehow have all names you'd expect on stereotypes. I'm going to be quiet now so I don't get the racism card pulled on me. Yes, I should just name myself the paranoid elf here. Why not? I might as well be. Yes, if my audio is not spiking anymore, that's because I finally figured out what the cause of it was. I feel like an idiot after not looking for it, but then again, I always feel like an idiot, so I can't really stop. I always feel like an idiot whenever I find something like that, so I can't really help myself, now can I? Long-range distress, and then cycle around and try to get the exit? Sure. Appears the distress beacon's coming up from the surface of a moon. The sensors are picking up a single life form. Go down to the surface to investigate. Oh boy, this one. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, yeah, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Right, let's see. Who dies? Being back in space terrifies him. He goes mad and nearly blows a hole in the side of your ship with a makeshift explosive in an attempt to escape this metal prison. He dies in the explosion. Okay, I never got that result before. You always surprise. Of course. Of course. Once you arrive at the location of distress calls, a civilian ship hails you. Thanks for responding to our beacon. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire. We can't plot a course to the nearest depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Sure, we'll lead you to the destination. Take this bit of scrap as your down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. I see your 3 weapons. I raise you a paperclip. Right, who tells that this is a trap? Shortly after you arrive, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for their help and offer you a reward. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, 38 scrap. Okay, never mind. You know what? I'm going to hop here, because rebels can't find you if they tried. And as you wait for the FTL drive to charge, you have to expect to be ambushed at any moment. However, no attack comes. No worries, I'm safe. Thankfully, I'm safe. You're out of boat. What time is it? You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. The beacon at first glance seems home to a junkyard. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. One trader has a deal that catches your eye. 9 fuel for 2 drone parts? Why not? Heck, I'm not using them. I'd love to go to the Zoltan-controlled sector, however the NG homeworld seems a much better option. You arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they're usually willing to help. Usually. Should start visiting and hope I can find their homeworld. Even though each individual NG is made up of trillions of nanomachines, their culture still revolves around traditional social interactions. A nearby station seems to have been constructed for entertainment of passing NG travelers. Oh, Yaos. I hope you're happy here. Unfortunately, we have to get going. Right to the distress beacon. A ship without life forms. A ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid is giving off the distress signal. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Search for the ship. Oh, you find what appears to be a derelict ship coated with ice or crystal. Before you have a chance to dock, a few asteroids get past your shield and partially damage your engines. You have to pull out. Game. Well, the rebels are here yet. You make contact with an isolated NG science station who are staying put despite the likelihood of Mantis invasion. They suggest you trial some experimental technology. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 17 scrap. Well, interesting. Sorry, at this point I can only go forward, never back. We arrive at a smoldering NG research station. It's a distress call unanswered, attacked by pirates or Mantis most likely. There may be someone left alive, or something of value left on board. Yes. You're waiting reports of a wounded NG and a functioning drone schematic, then someone yells the station's reactor's overloading and they're running out of time. Save the NG, what are you talking about? One of your crew valiantly grabs the NG and throws it into the airlock right before the reactor blows, and the automatic blast door systems slams shut. You have no choice but to mourn their sacrifice and move on. The NG who saved offers to join your crew, 21 scrap. No! Oh, you little... Yeah. It was my weapons expert, too. Anyone have any weapons experience? No. Mara. You're gonna have to replace the person. Game. That's a dick move. That is a very big dick move. Well, on the right side, I can power up the Artemis missile. I say that like that's actually any benefit whatsoever. If the burst laser gets off. Never mind. The area looks clear, but you prepare to jump off, but a Mantis scout jumps in behind you. They are as surprised as you are, but their weapons are already online. Well, it was nice having missiles. Kind of have to deal with them. Right. Yaos, get over here. You're not that important as of right now. I wonder, can 2 NGs take on a Mantis? Game. You know how dangerous this situation is. Yaos, get out. I'm sorry, I'm in this half stage constantly where I feel like I'm gonna cough, yet I'm not gonna cough, and well, my body has to stop every once in a while in order to prevent it from coughing. Right side, Yaos, get over here. Mara, get off. No, get out of here. Thank you. Right, Yaos, get over here. Mara, go on weapons. You're free when I say you're free. Right, that was useful. Artemis. You deal with their engines if you can. Ooh, that's nice. They are now losing oxygen. Of course I'm not going to jump away. What do you expect? The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. 2 fuel, 1 drone pod, 29 scrap. But the damage to my ship is I don't know the word. Usually I do. Or don't. Whatever, I don't care at this point. Burst Laser Mark III, you are awesome and you should feel great about being you. Right, Mara, back to weapons, and Yao's back to here. Too bad I can't, alter their order. Oh. Well, that's new. Didn't know I could select specific people. Well, it's getting closer and closer, probably when I end up leaving this subsector. Not gonna buy that, just in case. Now, 2 choices. I'll go with the slightly longer choice. Half health is not something to shy away from. You overhear Mantis comms chatter. Negative. I have killed more humans. You gulp noticeably, but lucky they don't see you yet. We'll tell them to remain concealed. You power down non-essential systems and wait for the FTL drive to charge. They either don't want to fight, or have failed to notice your ship, the latter being more likely. Let's just get out of here before they just decide to let them back. Pirate ship is lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. I heard that drone. I don't see where the drone went. I heard it, but I didn't see it. Where is it? Where is the drone? Where's the drone? Where is it? Where? I'm paranoid. I hate whatever drone. I hate. Oh, please murder their weapons array before the Hermes missile is able to be fired off. Please. Please kill their weapons array. Thank you. I really do not wish to be hit by that thing. And I'll hit their shields and let the I'll keep the Artemis missile on panic mode in case they get their Hermes missile array back online. Yeah, I'll let the burst laser take its first shot against it and see if it hits with one of its 5 shots. Well, can't mess with everything now, can we? We cannot. Hit their shields, please. This is going to be an endless fight if you don't. They're at least smart enough to get double shields now, but... Well, good news is we've got 1-star pilot. And the Artemis take down the weapons array again, because I think the burst laser is going to be able to be powered up soon. The burst laser, please. When you do fire, hit with more than just 1 shot. Huh? What did I just notice? What? RNG. Oh, RNG, you are a jerk. Actually, no, that's not random numbers. You made your point, we are beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. 1 missile, 1 drone part, 20 scrap. I'm sorry, we're not going to accept surrender. That's not good enough. Just on principle of having that thing, I'm not going to let you live. Refuel, 1 missile, 38 scrap. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials, as well as a lot of lag. Incidentally, for no reason. Right, we're going to hop to 2 more subsectors, that sector and then the final one, hopefully getting the NG quest. Imagine a ship engaging civilian hails you. Sparks fly about his cockpit as he yells, "Stay out of this, human, or else you are next." You know what, I think I'm going to stay out of it. The noise of the FTL spinning up almost drowns out the explosions. Almost. You know what? I'm going to leave you in suspense. We'll see what the exit holds later. Because right now the lag is killing me. So, hope you enjoyed this segment of FTL with BrainBoy with Let's Play FTL. BrainBoy 20 speaking here. And goodbye. And good luck to all your future endeavors.